Hey guys, Vikas here for your live electronic music tutorials, episode 331 guys, and today I'm gonna blend things up, as in I'm gonna basically take the melodic techno, melodic house kind of thing and drop a breakbeat underneath. So it's gonna be melodic breakbeat, but largely influenced by melodic house, melodic techno. So I don't know if this, well I guess this exists, there is no Pure release stuff like that, more on the mellow side, and Junadeep too. I still want it to be dynamic, so 124 BPM, and of course I'm going to make templates. There's going to be the link in the link below, and the track that's playing right now, that is hopefully groovy and really cool, is the track that I made when I finished this episode, and then I put a lot of time, then I create templates for Ableton, Logic Pro and FL Studio for you guys that you can find the link below, so you can watch this tutorial where I will literally compose a beat from scratch. One of the things I'm going to do today that is a little bit different is I'm going to make a 16-bar beat kind of length. So I'm going to try to put a bit more variation, and within those variation I'm going to build a bass on top that will also fit those variation. So when you make things a little bit more complicated in the beat that sustain the whole track, you know, you can play with elements, make more progression, make different things, and I think it's very interesting, and I've been doing that in breakbeat guys for, oh my god, over 20 years. So when I was making track back in the days, I'm like, I have to make it intricate and stuff. What I didn't know is most listeners don't know those things, but it's there, it exists, you know, it's more complexity. If you listen to a good drummer, you know, he's gonna put a little bit more accent here and there, it's gonna be half here and there, and it's gonna be intentional to make a difference. That's why I want to make a longer beat pattern, not just like a, you know, more something a bit longer. And of course I'm gonna make a bass line, drop some pads, you know, build a bit of a melody, and this is what I will make with you guys to give you a good idea what it is. And if you want to continue, of course you can do it below the template. You might hear some noises. This is my son who's just playing in the studio next door. So guys, headphones on, episode 331. I was looking forward to this one. I was off for a while, took some time off, get some sunshine. Not bad at all. So this is my bass line, guys. I think it's really kind of a bit analogy, a bit like new techno. There's a bit of FM actually in it. So, and this is the kit I'm going to use. If you use Logic Pro X, you know that in Drum Machine Designer there's a lot of amazing content. It's free. Yo. Oh, I like this kind of snare, but with a whack, you know. It's not like it's like a little snare, it's like a wacky snare. So what I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna make this longer. Like I said, I'm gonna probably make 8, create variation and length it. So I don't know what I will start with. So just to make a beat, start with Control EQ. I like this second beat here. It might not be exactly where it should be. I think here would be better, a little bit longer. And of course we have the velocity that will play here. Where's my velocity? It's supposed to be here. Hello? No? Oh, odd. Je veux voir. It should be there already. I don't understand this. Okay, this now. So I cannot see what I am looking for underneath now. I just want to see the velocity of my. That doesn't start this episode very well, but of course it's always a little bit complicated. No. Notes. Usually it's there by default, and of course something has changed and it isn't there by default just now because this, it's here. That's what I was looking for. I don't know why I couldn't see it before. Now, I don't want to see this. I do want to see this. These notes, key here. I can hopefully vary. I cannot? Okay, so what I will do is I will divide it. Okay, this is actually good if it's here. Okay, so that has 2 bars. From scratch is a bit more complicated, but let's do it. So I'm going to take here my kicks right here. And then I will take here the snares, of course, divide them. I know some people put in the sync in one MIDI track. I think personally you don't have enough control over the velocity, so the velocity I was looking for is here. I guess I got the wrong snare. And then of course okay, are they in the right place? Not really. So I have to be I got it completely wrong to start with, so oh no, it's actually it. I have to adjust my beat. This here. It's a bit hard to make everything from scratch, of course. This would be better here. Okay, time to it's a lot more complicated to make this way, guys, but I like to so let's expand it here. So we have already quite long. I don't know, looking at this, I don't know if I'm going to make it 16, but 8 for sure. I'm going to keep on building here with at least a hat in there. Like a simple hat on the half beat. I'm not so sure about this hat. Let's look at what's the other one. It's quite analogy, kind of classic. That's cool. I would like to have like a tom hitting on behind one of the snares. I think I was a bit. I'll go even lower. I think I will add a little bit of a clap on the first beat. Usually for me it's with a delay. I'm gonna go higher. It sounds quite a lot like the snare, to be honest. Like I said, a bit of delay on it, just a bit of a reverb maybe. Ooh. Now it's time to look if I have the right delay for this. I don't think so. That's better. When you do everything from scratch, slightly more complex, but then when it's time to bring the beat, you know, it's time to play the beat, you're there. See what we have. It's a bit intense. Oof. It's a nice kit, this one. So I'm gonna keep the key that I'm using since the start, and after this stump, I'm gonna drop this, I think. So, because we're making something more complex, like I said, I will make it one time out of two, I'm gonna make this in there. I would like a rolling hat. I mean, for me, breakbeats and most track, I think it's hard to do a rolling hat well. I think this is the biggest problem of most people. It just come out too loud. It's hard to mix it properly, to have it really settle properly in the mix. So rolling out is full on for me, full on, except for the place where the other hits. So it's nice. I don't know. I think I'll put it higher. Oh, this is a bit better. This with a bit of a delay. Just create a bit more space. Hopefully I'll get some. Yeah. It's very breakbeaty. I like it. It's breakbeaty and meaty, by the way. This is bass here that I was playing with earlier. Not what I want in there though. Oof, that's a classic. Whoa, that's a tom. Not my type of tom, I have to admit. There's a rim. Ooh. I think one of these could definitely work in there. Ooh, maybe a bit of a layer on top of the snare here too. I think we could do something cool with this, maybe chop it. Take some LFO, put it on beat at 1/8. Take like a square, put some. Via filter amp envelope, I would say. Fade in, no. Phase, no. This seems to be good. Bipolar, yes, I want one. What if I take from the filter? Seem to be able to trigger it. It's not on. No, it is on. That's what I was looking for. Put a bit more volume. I have 112 now. And fade it. So I have the hit. I think I want it direct. Let's just put it. And then send it to the delay. Took a little bit of work. Put it a bit more in the background. It's not going to be our main element, of course. So guys, still a couple of minutes. We got 8 bars of pretty nice beats. Now I think I will go into a second kick to make some variation in the background. Hopefully this one is... Oh. I was hoping for something a bit chunkier, so I think I will go into subs. Not quite what I'm looking for. There's a reverse sub, nice. Let's bring it some 808. Take it, quantize it, and then play with the first part. The first part I think has something cool. The second part I'm not sure. Well, obviously not on beat, a bit late. Cool here, but this is late. Let's bring it. Now we can go a little bit, I think, in the sampler. I think I'll see if I can tune it a little bit. So much of the top takes a little bit too much space for me. It's a bit harder in the headphones too, of course. The rest of the percussions, nothing blew my mind in there, so I think another snare could be good. So for me, breakbeats, you have to have the intricacy. You really have to bring something special, because breakbeats meant to be, well, breakbeats, that is. So let's see. Yeah, just a little nudge here. Now some bass. There's some complicated kind of rhythm there. I'm gonna expand it. Gonna check that bass if it sounds good with the. Oh, it's very loud. Let's see the key that I picked. It's a C. So a knee would be good, a C2. Actually all that I'm going to put for now. Maybe some progression later, maybe not. I'm going to turn off the 808 too, because it's taking a lot of space unnecessarily in the mix. Well, if I want to put my bass in there for at least this part, I need the space, because if not, it would just collapse, and it's difficult sometimes to compose like an engineer. I maybe missed the... forgot to... Now, of course, we have our synth, which is loaded with features and possibilities. Let's give it a bit of love here. What I like to do on top of this one is to add an EQ. I'm going to do the vintage collection, the tube. I'm going to do the big synth preset. Bring some chunk, literally. So the bass, I think, shouldn't be so much more complicated than that. A bit tough to balance though, in the mix with what's in there already. And this patch that I did is taking quite a lot of power because I did a lot of kind of fat oscillators in there. And then I have a lot of room here if I would need to open it. So I like this because this has like a feel of old school kind of breakbeat, but you know that it's gonna turn into some new school kind of thing in just a few instants when I'm gonna drop some more instruments. Because I mean, C, it's fairly easy. I'm gonna create a chord, super basic chord. I'm gonna C, D, G here. Extend that. This is not what I'm looking for, guys. Wait a second. Bring it up. I could actually reuse this if I bring it one more octave. Because I know that this arp is rich and I can always change the pattern. So let's make it simple. And make it better by not re-triggering the arp every beat, but every 4 beat. Let's just the arp will have time to expand and we can play with it. Now we're gonna go into a bit more complexity in the arp, I think. Here you can go and pick one of presets. Which you can of course modify at ease. Just take a section. You can play with length, so if you play with uneven length, you can do something a bit more funky, like the 5th here. You just add time. It will vary. Always progress a bit differently. This one I don't like so much. This I'm not 100% sold just yet. The other sets are quite different, so I don't want to play with them. Let's play with the synthesis a little bit. Let's make it more interesting by sending it to our delay here. Because the delay is from the drum set, but it's unimportant. This is just a send delay. A send delay is a send delay. You can already hear getting much more interesting. And then I'm going to try to open it to see what's at the top. This done properly, gently in the mix. Of course, chord change. Chord changes are definitely a good thing to add there. No, I don't know what. I think we need a pad, but I think the pad need to be something a little bit different. Okay, this here is not a good idea. Always control the lows in your tracks, and then I'm gonna go here again, drop the low end, go into Alchemy, go into pads, gonna go into the popular one, and then I want something flanged, or even not quite it. Change pad, I'm looking going on that's ready. I like with 2 keys. Sorry, 2 chords here to continue into this track here. It didn't sound so good because it was not on beat, of course. It has to be tight to the beat. And then equal in length enough so it doesn't get triggered in a weird way. There you go. I think the second chord doesn't bring anything extraordinary. To be honest. Fairly unexciting, so I'm gonna have to work on that. What I want to do now is to drop this here and record a lead for you guys, and this is gonna be it. Then I'm gonna get to work on my own to finish this template, but first I'm gonna prepare a lead for you guys. We're gonna go straight into leads. I'm gonna try to pick up a lead that's gonna be interesting on top of that. Not that. It's already a bit of a delay. Could be good. I'm also gonna add a reverb. Drop a sort of reverb on there. Drop a big reverb. That is definitely trippy. Let's bring it to the start here. It's very good until here, so I think I'll push this away. So have substance here. I'm gonna prolong that. I'm gonna loop it now just for the sake of working on it. Probably won't be loop in the mix, in the final track. Both. So what I'm gonna do, I didn't like this kind of resonant LFO kind of thing, so I'm gonna combine them both. I think it's gonna be quite cool having both of them together. This one, I'm gonna drop this one a little, I'm gonna drop this one too, and of course I will blend them together. And guys, I'm gonna put on a lot more work into this track, turn it into a template. You can find the link below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm gonna make a whole lot more episodes these days, so keep tuned, stay tuned, and until next time, may the sounds be with you.